I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we're diving into an inspiring journey of single parenting with a terrific author. Her name is Alexandra Brauni, and she has written a powerful book. It is called Successful Parent, Successful Child, 10 Things Every Single Parent Needs to Know. This book is a guide filled with hope, love, and practical advice, showing how single parents can overcome obstacles to achieve success and guide their children toward a bright future. Alexandra's own story, along with those of others, provides a roadmap to turn challenges into opportunities and dreams into reality. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank the team at Bookside Press for helping us put her in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support authors like her by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing her amazing book. The links are below this interview. And Alexandra joins us right now from her classroom where she's a teacher. And we're delighted to have her join us and tell us about her book today. Alexandra, thank you so much for being our guest.
Thank you very much for inviting me to your program, Logan.
It's my pleasure. This is a situation that a lot of people are dealing with today. They're divorced or separated or perhaps never married in the first place, and they're raising a child all by herself or all by himself. And it can be tough on a parent without another parent there for support. So let's turn to what's your number one bit of advice to parents who are a single parent?
Well, as well, depends on the age of the kid. When the kids are younger, is something, but when the kids are teenagers, is well, a tricky age, a difficult age. You have to deal with sometimes that what you want for your kids and what they want, because they start to change the personality. This is the point I am now. My son is a teenager now, no? But I think when I wrote this book, my son was young, 8 years old. Yes, 8, 9 years old, and my experience and my advice is be with your son. Don't expect your son is like you, because our kids are not like us. They are going to have their own life. So just help them to find their way in life, what they want to be in life. That's
Exactly.
all.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd imagine that the heart of that is communication, being able to speak to your child, listen to your child, understand your child's needs, no matter what the age. You know, that when they're younger, they have different needs and different wants and different desires. And when they're teenagers, obviously, it's a whole other set of issues that you have to deal with. Tell us a little bit about the book. It deals with your own story and stories from others as well, right?
Yes. Well, what can I take? I think I can write better than speak. Sometimes happens, yes. But I was born in Barcelona, in Spain. I'm Spanish. So after I lived in the UK for 6, 7 years almost, and in 2015 I arrived with a green card. I won the green card lottery, and I came to the United States.
Wow.
And I was alone with my son. I remember I had $2,000 in my pocket. Was and with a kid was
Yeah.
really hard. Nobody
Yeah.
wanted to rent you. Yes, with a
Yeah.
kid was hard. But I decided to write this book because it's a book plenty of experiences, plenty of fight in a good sense, and plenty of hopeness. If you want something, you can achieve it. Sometimes everyone has in life good and bad moments. Yes,
Yeah.
it's life. Yes, but we have to keep always fighting. If
Yeah.
you keep doing, if you, this is the best sample we can give to our kids.
Yeah.
Life is not perfect,
No.
but always we have to go to the perfection, to the best.
Mm. Yeah.
This
But
is
like you said, you got to keep on fighting. You got to keep on trying. You have to keep on
yes,
persevering, and you will get there. You'll be where you want to be. Your child will be where you want him or her to be. Sometimes being a single parent, there's prejudice against you. There's limitations that you face as a single parent. Tell us a little bit about that side of the story and how you feel parents can overcome some of the misconceptions or bad judgments that people sometimes make about single parents.
I think the society always judge the other,
Hmm.
but a lot of people are not happy and are together. I think it's better for the kids as well to be separate and have a good relationship if you can, of course, and that they can see uh, that is more structured. That I mean, it's difficult to explain, no? But I mean, for example, it's very important that. Not to focus in the society what people think about you. People always are going to judge, but after you have to see that the people that are judging what kind of life they have. Yes, if I'm busy with my life, I don't mind the life of other people. So we have to think that everything is temporal. Doesn't matter if your relationship is not forever or doesn't work. You have kids. These kids is something holy, is something special, and you have to fight for this. And doesn't matter what people think. You have to keep doing your way. Some people think, oh, I'm divorced, I'm separate, I fail in my life. No,
Mm.
it's not failing, it's
Mm.
learning. In
Yeah,
life, we are always learning. Mhm.
exactly. It's just part of life. Some people's
Yes,
relationships work out, other people's don't. And like you said before, you got to keep on trying and you have to realize you're in it for one reason now, for your child. That's what it's
yes.
all about. Now, the name of the book is Successful Parent, Successful Child, 10 Things Every Single Parent Should Know. Let's talk about one of those 10 things. What are one of the 10 things that every single parent needs to know?
Okay. One single parent in this book, something that I think we have to know, single parents, because doesn't matter if after you have another couple, another partner, we are is they are our kids, so we are single parents anyway. Yes,
Right.
what we have to know is never leave alone our kids. If they need us, we are like a guide. Sometimes
Yeah.
they don't agree with us. They have to have their experiences. You can say, no, don't take this way, but perhaps we are wrong and they not. Or perhaps they need to make their mistakes as well. But the
Mm.
most important is that doesn't matter the way they decide. They are learning as we are. So we have to be with them, support
Mm.
them. I think this is very important. We are the guides only to help them to find their happiness, their way.
Mm.
This is
Yeah.
what I do with my son.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not easy because with teenagers I always thinking, answering, and discovering in the new world, no?
Sure.
And they are not scared.
Yeah.
But at the end, they are our kids, but they are an independent person, and they are
Right.
going to decide their life. So,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
mhm.
tough with teenagers because they're the size of an adult. They at times can think about like an adult, but other times they think like a child. So you have
Yes.
to be there for them. That's absolutely true. Tell me a little bit about how your work as a teacher influenced your theories and your ideas about parenting.
I work as a teacher since I was all my life. I remember I was 15 and I taught my neighbors. Yes,
Hmm.
I remember. After I studied my Spanish philology, I'm
Hmm.
Spanish teacher. Nowadays, I'm working as well with bilingual kids. I
Mm.
support the kids that come from Latin America, from Central America, and they can understand English. I support them. Yes, so
Yeah.
I like it because I help them. I like teaching, but I like learning as well. I
Yeah.
think in life, when you think you know everything, you stop
Yeah.
growing, and we are here to grow up as
Absolutely.
people, as professional human beings, everything. And it support me, help me to see different, because I work as a teacher in Spain, UK, and here. So it support me for my book because I had different experiences. And as well, because I work as a journalist in Spain, I had other experiences. So I think it's rich to deal with human beings.
Yeah.
It's something rich, no, and important.
Absolutely, absolutely. Your work is terrific. From being a journalist to being a teacher to being a mom, you really understand this subject very, very well, what it's like to be a successful parent and have a successful child. Before we leave you today, I just want to ask you, what do you hope readers take away from your book?
I would like that they see my book as an instrument when they think they can't, when they are tired. That happens when you are, especially when if you it's a couple, there are mom and dad with the kids. Sometimes it can be hard. Depends on the personality. Depends on the work, daily work. So I want that the people think that. If you are alone, you think I can't not. I don't think this. You can breathe, and tomorrow is a new day. But your kids are the most important at the end of the day. So it's an instrument to say, if Alexandra could do it, I can. Because all of us are human beings, are the same, yes?
Wonderful. Well, you've done a great job in contributing to other parents by writing this book. It's wonderful. It's called Successful Parent, Successful Child, 10 Things Every Single Parent Needs to Know. The book is a guide filled with hope, love, and practical advice, and it shows you how single parents can overcome obstacles and achieve success and guide their children toward a bright future. This book is a must-read for single parents and for all parents, as a matter of fact, and even grandparents too, because everybody can help in the process of educating a child. Alexandra, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
Thank you very much, Logan. I appreciate it. Okay?
I appreciate your time. To the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.
See you soon, perhaps in a new interview.
That sounds great.